Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Konnichiwa. Welcome to the Tokyo 2020 press conference for BMX Freestyle Women's Park, after today's competition here at the Ariake Urban Sports Park. I'd like to welcome and congratulate today's medalists. Gold medalist Charlotte Worthington from Great Britain, silver medalist Hannah Roberts from the USA, and bronze medalist Nikita Ducaro from Switzerland. Before we open to questions, let me give you some statistics on today's final results. Charlotte Worthington wins Great Britain's 35th Olympic gold medal in a cycling discipline, surpassing Italy for second most. France is first on 41 gold medals. Hannah Roberts wins its first medal in the cycling discipline at the Olympic Games 2020. And Nikita Ducaro gives Switzerland its sixth medal in the cycling discipline here at the Olympic Games, equaling Netherlands the most. I'd like to open the floor to questions. Please make your way to the microphone and introduce yourself and the media outlet you are working for. The microphone's in the middle of the room.
Josh Peter with USA Today for Hannah. You looked overcome with emotion after the first run. Can you talk about how you felt and felt about your chances too at that point?
I put down a really good run. I've been dealing with a little bit of injury to my ankle, and I was dealing with some mental sides of things as well. So just to throw down that run and to kind of set my first run so high, like that was an incredible experience for me. And Charlotte came through and kicked my butt, but that's all right.
Hi, I'm Matt Butler from the Eye in Britain. This is for Charlotte. Congratulations. And I was wondering if you could talk us through your journey from 2018, working in the restaurant, even before that, where you started riding, working in the restaurant, then picked up by British Cycling, and also what was the name of the restaurant?
It's like my life story. So in 2018, I was working full-time in a restaurant. At that time, it was Raconto Lounge in Bury. But I started working in restaurants in The Beagle in Manchester, which was Mexican food. And in 2018, I went to a couple of events and contests and got speaking to people, and then found out about BMX being in the Olympics and British Cycling were putting together a team. So at the time, I was just taking a lot of really cool opportunities that I enjoyed doing, and it just kind of snowballed from there. It was something I found out I was really passionate about, and I really enjoyed it. So I'll never look back at the days of working in a kitchen.
Hi, I'm Sam Price from Touchline. A question for Hannah and for Nikita. After your events, and in your case, Nikita, after the ceremony, we saw you go over to the screen for your athlete moment, and there were just loads of people there. That must have been really special. If you could talk us through that moment and who was there.
Yeah, that was definitely super cool. Just coming out here and not having friends and family, to see them on the screen like immediately after the run. It was definitely very emotional, trying to hold it together, and as soon as I saw my mom and the rest of the family, I couldn't quite hold the tears back, but it was really special to have them there with us.
The moments were amazing. Being able to see everybody back home. I think on mine it was my mom, and had a huge watch party in my hometown, so that was the top. Lots of people. There was I think they said over like 500 or 600 people there, supporting and watching me ride. And then obviously I had my wife and my neighbors at the bottom, just cheering me on from my home in North Carolina. So yeah, spending that with them was incredible, and it was super special for me.
Any further questions?
Quick one for Hannah. Can you just explain what happened to your foot and how it affected you, if at all, in the finals?
Yeah, I bruised my heel pretty bad and injured a tendon in my ankle. And there's just a lot of swelling in there. Did it the second day of practice, and I've been pushing through. I've been wearing a walking boot ever since when I'm off my bike, and trying to do all the necessary recovery things. But obviously, I pushed through it. My first run, I didn't injure it, and then my second run, I stepped back too hard on it. So happens, and I'm ready to go home, get it recovered, and get back on my bike and just have some fun.
Charlotte, you bailed on the 360 backflip in the first run. How did you sort of keep it together between the first one and the second one?
I think my goal coming out here today was to give myself the best chance at pulling that run that we tried and we planned. So after doing the first one, even though I fell, I was still super proud of myself to have done it. And the run into it, I've not been doing that trick for that long. It was honestly probably one of the biggest goals coming here was to do it. This week it was the first time doing it to wood, first female in the world to do it. And it's been a super tight turnaround in time as well, because I was dealing with like a little injury a few weeks ago. And yeah, to go into the second run, you're constantly in and out of, can I do it? Is it the right time? Is it not? But I just had to have faith in it being ingrained in my body, the amount of work that we've put into it. So going out there the second time, I was just ready to give it my all again. And once I landed that trick, I knew it was on. I pretty much zoned out for the rest of the run.
Any more questions? If not, I'd like to conclude today's press conference. Thanks everyone for taking part, and congratulations to our medalists.